Hey guys, what's going on? Scott here at the First Channel, just coming at you with another video. And as usual, we're going to unbox some action figures. And today we're doing some WWE wrestling. We kind of went over these in one of our other videos, I think. I can't remember which one it was. It was just kind of pickups or mail-ins because they all came in the mail. So we don't really pick up as much as we used to out in the wild. It's more or less just order it and wait on it to come in. And in my mind, when I do that too, I feel like maybe I don't get as much because when you go out in the wild, you'll see something random and you're just like, I don't need that, but it's there and I kind of like it. And whenever I'm ordering online, I'm just getting just the stuff that I like. You know what I'm saying? So I guess you could do what I just said online too, but I feel like I have a little more control because I can kind of sit there and think about it a little more. Whenever you're out in the store, it's kind of like, you're making a quick decision right then. So, but anyways, let's do about 3 of these so we can check them out. I've been wanting to get these out of the box and get them on the shelf. So let's check it out, the boxes. All right, folks. And here we are. This is one that I've been wanting is a Booker T because I sold mine for some reason because I'm stupid. And this one has the Build-A-Figure. I don't know if we'll get all of it because we got Booker T, we got Undertaker, and then they have the Randy Orton and the Jey Uso. So, do I need another Jey Uso? It depends on how that one looks. So, and the Build-A-Figure, who is it? Michael Cole. Longtime voice of WWE, provided play-by-play commentary at Survival Series WarGames 23. So we got Booker T here, height 6'3", 256 pounds. His finisher is the book end. Career highlights, World Heavyweight Champion, WCW Champion, and WWE Hall of Fame. And then it also goes on to say the five-time WCW champion, represented Team Alliance at Survivor Series 2001. Can you dig it, sucker? Like I said before, Booker T is one of my favorite guys in wrestling. I would like to have an ultimate. It seems like I've seen, who was it? Kyle Peterson. I think I was watching. Did they say an ultimate Booker T? If they did or if they didn't, they need to do one. So, and then Javon Evans, which is he's an up and comer. He's, the first time I seen him wrestle, I was like, man, I really like this guy. So I'm a fan. So, on the back here, it's got Greensboro, North Carolina, 6'1". We're about the same height. Weight, 180 pounds. He's got me on the weight there. I'm a little over him. Then his finisher, double springboard cutter. The young OG proves every night when he steps inside the ring that his potential is limitless. The sky isn't the limit, isn't the starting point. And on this wave, we have El Grande Americano, Javon, obviously, Penta, Roman Reigns, Roxanne Perez, and Jimmy Uso. I do have a Jimmy and Jay. I think my Jimmy is an ultimate. I don't remember if my Jay is. I wouldn't mind having another Jey Uso, though. Maybe another Jimmy. I don't know. Some of these I'm like, do I really need like double ups on them? They do have different looks for them, obviously. And if you did want, Jimmy and Jey Uso, you could pretty much get almost every era of them, in wrestling. So, but I don't want to go down that road. So, but yeah, pretty cool. I'm glad to get this one. The next one, which I seen him on there was Obafemi. I want that figure, but I don't want to pay almost $40 for a freaking Elite. I don't know what Ringside's thinking on that. It's like they get some hype on a guy and they like jack the price up. I just don't get it. So I'm hoping I'm not going to pay that for it. So I'm hoping maybe I'll see it in the wild for the $24.99 or whatever it is. And then we got another Ultimate Warrior. We got another Undertaker. This is from when he fought Kurt Angle, and it looks like he's wearing the Dogfather's pants. I think that's whose they are. So the Godfather. Did I say Dogfather? Godfather, Dogfather. Each his own, whatever. Same, but different. So we got Undertaker here from Houston, Texas, 6'10", 309 pounds, and his finisher is The Last Ride. Career highlights: WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, and WWE Hall of Fame inductee. says Kurt Angle may have been WWE champion, but he was still in Undertaker's yard at Survivor Series in 2000. Deadman Inc. opened its doors to get Medieval on the gold medalist. So I need to go back and watch that. I might look that up today and watch it. We'll see. Maybe at some point today. My son's got a wrestling meet. We'll meet, I forgot that wrestling camp coming up today. We're supposed to go at 4:00, so that should be fun. So let's get these out of the box and check them out. All right, guys, and here we are. We have them all out of the package, and we'll start with Javon Evans, which I'm a little disappointed in what they did with this figure because we got some reuse and we got some old legs and some pin joints, and we don't really have much of a knee cover or knee pads, which they don't want to stay up. And these are those older legs, so doesn't have as much support. We're going to get some bend in that later on. And these even look like some Shawn Michaels or Seth Rollins boots that they have on him there. So kind of some old stuff. I think with him being a new up-and-comer, he kind of deserved a better figure than that, coming out with that old stuff. I do like his outfit there. His pants says, that boy, young OG, and then the back there, can't see what that says there. It's kind of wiped out there. And then his shirt says, Javon Evans, that boy. That's pretty cool. His hair almost looks like it's like separate there a little bit, but that's because he has, all that up there in a ponytail. Just looking at the arms are pinless, double jointed. That one arm has all the tattoos. Wrist bracers are painted on, so it makes it look a little cheaper. We got some chip paint there. See how the shirt comes off of that pretty easily there. Just a little Velcro there on that one. It just slides right off. And the body kind of looks like him. They gave him a pretty cut up look. Mine has a little bit of scuffing there on the abs there, so pretty disappointing in that. And even on the back there, you can see some scratches there. I don't know. And he came with an extra pair of hands, so the usual grippy hands that the wrestlers come with. And I gotta say, I'm not too impressed so far. I think the torso, they did a pretty good job on picking that mold for him. But other than that, the reuse and the little scuffage in the ab work in the back is a little disappointing. But I'll have the shirt on him anyways. I don't know. The head sculpt looks really good. The hair looks good. I don't know if y'all can see that on camera there, but looks pretty good other than that. So a little bit of a disappointment there. And as you can see, like even looking at the legs there, they already kind of had that little bit of a bow. So a little disappointing on that. Just, y'all could do a little better than that. Then we got, Booker T here, and he's got the hands doing that. And this one, you can see a little painted, tape on his fingers. The gloves and his wrist is painted there. So looks a little cheapy there in that area. He's got his tattoo there on the arm. Usual Elite stuff. Not too bad. No scratches on this one. In the back, his pants say Booker T. See if we can get some movement there. It's not too bad. Can't go all the way back as usual. His knees are old legs, reuse. Why? I just don't get why they're doing that. Like the arms are pinless and everything. Then we get down to the legs, which they are covered with the pads, but it's just like, do you really need to do that? And I'm like, come on. And the pads are a little hindering on this one because they're like full-fledged covering everything on there. So you're not getting much of a bend on there unless you put some heat on that there to probably soften it up a little bit. Boots do look good. It says BT on there for Booker T. Head sculpt looks really good. I think he could have used a little scruff though. It's like super clean face. And the unfortunate thing is I'm looking at this. I don't know if this is mine or if it's all of them. You can see the scruff, like the texture, like he should have some facial hair. So, where'd that box go? Yes. He should have facial hair, so not full facial hair, but you can see his stubble. So they didn't do that. So if y'all could, y'all comment down below if you got this figure. Did you get some face stubble on yours painted on? So a little disappointing. Usual extra hands. Looks like he can grab a ring string or something like that. And then we got Michael Cole's arms and some hands. And then we go on to Undertaker. And Undertaker, what I did notice, which I thought was pretty cool, was his jacket. This jacket is really thin, but it's movable, so it can move. It feels like it wouldn't last very long, like if it was played with or if it got wet. But it feels good. I like it. I mean, it's not too cheapy looking, but once you touch it and feel it, you're like, oh yeah, that's cheap. So, but I don't know what that's made out of. Vinyl, I guess, maybe. I don't know. But Undertaker, as usual, has his glasses and his bandana from, we got like biker Undertaker. And as usual, glasses just don't ever sit right on a figure. He's got wide, I guess it's almost like he could, do the choke slam, but it's not quite open enough. And I'll probably switch those out to the fist for him on that. Actually, we'll go ahead and do that now. Pop those out. I'm going to do this, end up losing his glasses while I'm doing it. We're going to take the jacket off too. Let's just take everything off and see how it looks here. Cause you know, he's not going to be wrestling with that jacket on anyways, but on the shelf, I'll probably be leaving that on. So we'll do that. And he actually looks kind of cool with, these pants. The color goes good with him. And this one, it's like Undertaker, they gave him a little bit more love, looks like. He's got actual, wrist, whatever you call it, pads or what is it? I can't speak the English right now, but he's all tatted up. Pants look good. He's got that pad there on that arm. Hands look really big with those gloves. And he's got the pinned legs, these old pants. And the feet aren't going to get much movement out of them either, just because of the way those pants are. And my Undertaker doesn't want to go very far back or down. It's about all you're getting. And you're not going to get much movement with that hair. So, but yeah, still looks pretty good. A little disappointing that they're still using all that old stuff. So, but yeah, that's him without the jacket on. Then we'll put the jacket back on him because he will be wearing that on the shelf. His jacket. Oh man, the hair. I forgot about that. You had to tuck that in there. Is it going to go on with them big fists? I think it will. Yeah. Yep, there we go. Alright, so we got the jacket on. So there we go. And then we got his headband and then his glasses, which they kind of sit on there, but I'm telling you, one thing that sucks about these things is if they hit the ground or just fall just a little bit, the glasses are flying off there. So yeah, that's him with the jacket and everything. So out of all these figures so far, I would say the Undertaker's probably the better one out of the bunch, then Booker T, and Javon I was a little disappointed in. So we're looking at like a 4.8. We're not getting any 5.0s out of this wave here. And then we got Michael Cole's head and his glasses. And I'm wondering if we might have a body for him in his headset. See how these are going to go on there. And as usual, these headsets don't even go all the way down to the ears hardly. Kind of does a little bit, so not too bad on that. But that's it, guys. That's WWE recent pickups. So if you could just comment down below what you think. You're a little disappointed on what they've been doing with kind of getting a little cheapy with reuse and stuff like that, which I know there's other parts that they could use that aren't this old stuff. So, and with a new guy coming out with a new figure, I mean, why do that? Are you just trying to test the water with him, I guess? I don't know. A little disappointing, but if y'all could like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and we'll see you on the flip side. Later.
Obviously, don't go and do that.
Hey, you do whatever you like.
We can't condone anything of the sort.
No, we can't. Live!